right, welcome to video number 2 in the Quick Start series for TechSite Builder. In this video, we're going to talk about how to set up your home page. So to do that, we're going to, under Structure and Style, we're going to click on the Home Page menu item. Now here we have our home page settings. This is where we can customize the front page of our website by showing or hiding the different elements and customizing the information within each of those elements. So the first element we're shown is slider settings. Now this is the image slider. You can think of it as a slideshow. Very popular with websites to have some kind of image slider. You can use the slider to grab your visitor's attention with visual representations of your business. You can include pictures of happy customers, your storefront, promos of your latest deals, stuff like that. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and show my slider. You can choose to hide it if you want. And that way, for the slider, you need some nice looking images, and you might not have those images handy right now. So if you don't, you can just choose to hide the slider. But for me, I'm going to show it. And then you can choose how many slides you want in your slider. You can choose between 1 and 5. For me, I'm going to keep it as 3 because I have 3 images that I want to show in my slider. So for the first slide, you can give it a title. Now the title is going to show on top of the slide image, and you'll see how that looks later on. But it's basically just, the title of your slide. So for me, the first thing that I want people to see is that I'm a friendly and easy to get along with kind of business. So I'm going to start with no geek speak. And that's a popular kind of phrase that some of us technicians use to let the customers know that we're not just going to talk a bunch of jargon to them so that they don't understand what we're doing. We're actually going to speak regular English to them. So that's the title of that slide. And then I already have my my description prepared, so I'm going to paste that in here. And that's basically just a little bit more information about the slide. So what you can do is you can expand this window if you need more room to see what you're typing. So I have just a little brief description there. And then your image. This is where you want to upload the image that's going to be in the slideshow. You can enter the URL to an image that you have stored somewhere else on the web. Otherwise, you can just click the Upload Image button, and it's going to take you to your image uploader screen. From here, you can drag and drop or browse using the Upload Files tab up at the top. You can browse using Select Files, or you can just drag and drop the image. So I'm going to go ahead and drag and drop the image I have here. And you'll see the image I chose is one of an elderly couple looking at a computer. So I'm trying to appeal to the demographic of elderly folks, which is a good demographic that I've talked about previously, is a good demographic to target. You'll also notice that the size of my slider is about 900 pixels wide by about 300 pixels tall. And that's a good size for your slider image. You don't want it to be too tall because then it's going to take up all of the space on your home page. But you want it to be wide enough to fit across the width of your home page without being too blurry because it's being zoomed in too much. All right, once you've got your image uploaded, you can click Set Slide Image, and that will set your image. And then you can choose to link it to another page on your site. Right now, we don't have any real pages set up, so I'm going to leave that blank for now. But later on, you can come back here, and once you have all your pages set up, you can put in the URL of the page that you want this slide to link to. So if someone clicks on the slide, they'll get taken to that particular page. All right, I'm going to go ahead and paste in the rest of the information for the rest of my slides that I have here. Again, you just want to kind of highlight some of your best services or some of the things that, some of the reasons why your business might be, could be set apart from other businesses. And there you have it. So let's go ahead and preview our slide now that I've uploaded my images and my titles and descriptions. I can save that and then click the house to visit my home page. Now you'll see I have the slider now showing up, and it's going to move slowly through all of the different slides that I set up. You'll see the title showing here, the description showing underneath the title, and that's all overlaid on top of my slide image, which is showing in the background. You'll also notice if you hover over the slide image, you get some arrows where you can navigate quickly back and forth between all of your different slides. And then if someone clicks on the slide, it'll take them to the link. If you didn't put a link in that area on the dashboard, then when you click, nothing happens. All right, so now our slider is set up. So the next area we're going to talk about is these 3 boxes that show up underneath the slider. So let's go back to our dashboard, go back to the homepage settings screen, scroll down to where it says Feature Box Settings. Use the feature boxes to highlight the 3 most important services or traits of your business. So this is just kind of an easy, quick way to show new visitors to your website exactly what your business is all about. So for these feature boxes, you can choose to show some sort of icon. And I have a bunch of different icons here listed that would apply to a computer business. So for example, now you can leave these boxes how they are. These are very kind of generic, reliable, friendly, effective, with some very generic descriptions. So you can leave that how it is. That's fine. And then come back to this later if you want. But for me, I'm going to go ahead and fill this in with some specific information about my business. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about where my business can provide service. So I'm going to talk about, in the first box, I'm going to say I can visit you in your home. The second box, I'm going to talk about I can help you if you're a small business. And the third box, I'm going to talk about the web services that I provide online. So for the home box, I'm going to want to choose the icon called home. And these icon names are hopefully descriptive, but if you need to just double check to see what they are, you can just click on the name and then you can see what the icon actually looks like. It'll show that to you. So I want to go ahead and select home, and that's what the home icon looks like. And then for the title, I'm going to say in your home. So that's going to be the title of the box, and then the description I have pre-filled out here, so I'm just going to paste it here. And again, you can increase the size of these boxes by just dragging the right corner of the text box. All right, and then finally the link. And again, you don't have to link these boxes, but if you do, when someone clicks on the box, they'll be taken to whatever URL you put in the link. And again, since I don't have any of my pages set up yet, I'm going to leave the box link blank, but you can come back and fill that in later. All right, let me go ahead and fill in the rest of my boxes here. All right, so once you have all that set, then you can click Save Settings at the top and then view the front end of your website, and you'll see these new boxes are showing now in your home, at the office, on the web. Very, kind of quick and easy descriptions of some of the main services that you provide. And then again, you can make these links so someone can click on them to get more information. All right, the final area of the homepage is what's called the welcome message. All right, so when you're here, you can choose to show or hide the entire welcome message. And then within the welcome message, you can choose to show or hide that contact form. So if for whatever reason you don't want the contact form to show on the home page, you can choose to hide it. And then here is the welcome message where you can type in whatever you want, make it more personal. So instead of welcome, I can say welcome to Jiffy PC. I can add, because right now there's a very generic message here. So right now I can add my own less generic message, I guess. Let me adjust the spacing here. All right, and then you can also, now you have all of these tools, these formatting tools. So if you want to make something bold, you can. If you want to add a link, you can just by highlighting the word you want to link. Like say, for example, I want to highlight the town that I'm in. Then you can click this Insert Link button and then type in whatever URL you want to link to it in the URL spot, and then click Add Link. And now we have a link. Also, you can add an image by clicking the Add Media. First, you want to put the cursor where you want the image to show, and then you click the Add Media button. And then again, you see this familiar area where you can upload an image. A good thing to do is maybe upload an image of yourself or your team or your storefront or something like that. So I went ahead and uploaded an image of my mug, my face there, and then just insert into post. First, after you, now this is something that's important if you are inserting images inside a text area like this. You can set some different things down here at the bottom. If you scroll down on the right-hand side here to the bottom, you'll see some information like alignment. What I'm going to do is I'm going to align this image to the left. So what that does is that pushes the image to the left and then lets the text wrap around to the right. And then you can choose if you want to link this image to anything. For me, I'm just going to choose none. I don't want this image to be a link to anything. And then you could choose the size. There are some preset sizes here, thumbnail, medium, or just leave it as full size. For me, I'll go ahead and choose medium. I think that's a good size, kind of not too big. And then insert into post. And so there you can see my image is there now. Once you're happy with that, you can save settings. And then I'll click the link at the top to view my homepage. The slider, the 3 boxes, and the welcome to Jiffy PC, my image, a little blurb there about my business, and the contact form. All right, so that's how you set up the homepage of your website. So in the next video of the Quick Start video series, I'm going to talk about how to set your menu and set the coloring and the fonts and the style for your website. So I'll see you in the next video.